From a 22-year-old Mercedes driver in Georgia who thought he could outrun troopers but tragically met his final ride of life, to another Mercedes in Florida, where he thought high-speed maneuvers on highway is gonna save him from police. And finally, a Honda driver in Atlanta who kicked off a pursuit but realized he couldn't shake the cops and surrendered himself. These are three of most intense high-speed chases ever captured on Dashcam. Welcome to Chase Point. On October 12, 2024, Bainbridge Public Safety tried to stop a Mercedes for traffic violations, but the driver refused and a chase began. The suspect swerved dangerously, nearly hitting a patrol car. Officers quickly called for Georgia State Patrol backup to help stopping this reckless driver. In response, Trooper Evans started racing toward GA 309. His plan was to use spike strips, but traffic blocked the intersection. As Evans tried to clear vehicles from the road, the suspect's car appeared at high speed, forcing other drivers to slam on brakes. The pursuit escalated quickly. The suspect weaved through curves, crossed into oncoming lanes, and pushed speeds up to 120 miles per hour. Trooper Evans moved into the lead position, guiding the chase down Georgia Highway 309, a narrow, winding road lined with hidden driveways. Every moment carried danger. This wasn't just reckless driving. It was a moving hazard, leaving innocent vehicles with no chance to react. Evans attempted a pit maneuver, but the suspect accelerated and blocked the move, forcing the chase to continue. Officers face split-second choices where hesitation could mean disaster at the next intersection. But when the pursuit reached a straight stretch of the highway, Trooper made his move and carried out the pit maneuver that sent the suspect's vehicle spinning out of control.
Roll over, go ahead and sit in.
The suspect's car came to rest across both lanes, but the driver had already been thrown from the vehicle. Officers found 22-year-old Keontae Stewart lying face down in a ditch and immediately began CPR. Despite their efforts, he was pronounced dead at 6:36 p.m. Inside the car, investigators uncovered 2 pounds of marijuana packaged for sale and more than $5,000 in cash. What began as a routine traffic stop ended in tragedy. On July 10, 2025, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper spotted a gray Mercedes GLC speeding westbound on State Road 408. The SUV was clocked at 92 miles per hour in a 60 zone. When the trooper tried to stop it, the driver accelerated instead of yielding and initiated a pursuit. With lights and sirens activated, The chase began, and the suspect started to weave through lanes, cut off cars, and use shoulder to pass traffic. A clear sign that he will not be cooperating with the law. The chase pushed past 100 miles per hour, at times reaching 135, with the suspect's reckless driving nearly causing several collisions. At such extreme speeds, every moment carried danger, and innocent drivers had no chance to react, making it clear that the pursuit had to be stopped quickly. After a while, near mile marker 7, the Mercedes clipped a concrete barrier, damaging its wheels, yet the driver kept fleeing. Pursuit pressed on as officers made split-second decisions, aware that any delay could end in disaster. At one point, the suspect nearly struck a concrete barrier. Struggling to keep control of the vehicle, the trooper realized there was only one safe stretch of road left to end the pursuit. The trooper moved in for a pit maneuver, and when the Mercedes attempted to escape by brake checking, it spun out, slammed into the barrier, and came to a stop in the middle of the highway. The driver, 27-year-old Darius Demetrius Lowe, jumped out and tried to run, but officers quickly chased him down, ordered him to the ground, and placed him under arrest. A search uncovered fentanyl pills, bundles of cash, and marijuana inside the vehicle. On the night of January 8, 2022, a white Honda Accord came flying past at 125 miles per hour on I-75, nearly double the speed limit. Troopers activated their lights and sirens, but instead of stopping, the driver hit the gas, and just like that, a routine patrol turned into a dangerous pursuit. The Accord veered onto I-85 North and pushed forward at dangerous speed, weaving between vehicles without caring for anyone's safety. Its wild lane changes turned the highway into a hazard zone, and the chase carried on for miles, endangering everyone nearby. The trooper showed restraint and patience. At one point, he positioned himself for a pit maneuver, but heavy traffic made it unsafe. Instead of forcing the issue, he stayed on the suspect's trail, choosing caution over reckless action to protect nearby drivers. The chase pressed on relentlessly, with the suspect speeding and weaving through heavy traffic in a reckless manner. Yet the trooper stayed locked on, never losing sight. In moments like this, escape is impossible. The wiser choice is to ease up and surrender before officers are forced to end the pursuit themselves. The driver was identified as Manuel Alejandro Martinez, born in 1992, and already wanted on traffic-related charges. That explains his attempt to flee, but running only deepened his troubles. What made the situation even more disturbing was the discovery of 2 minors inside the vehicle. Driving at extreme speeds with children on board isn't just reckless, it's a whole new level of irresponsibility. The Honda sped into Gwinnett County, but about a mile before Jimmy Carter Boulevard, the chase came to an end. Driver finally pulled onto the shoulder and surrendered. After miles of chaos, this was perhaps the only wise choice he made following his reckless decision to flee. Troopers quickly secured the scene, positioning their vehicles to block any escape. With weapons drawn, they ordered the suspect out, and he was taken into custody without further incident.
Back up! Back up! Hey, hold up! Back up! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Okay, get on the ground! Stand up.
The vehicle was towed and Martinez was transported to Fulton County Jail. The chase ended without injury, but it serves as a reminder that fleeing from police only escalates the consequences. And that's a wrap on today's pursuit. High-speed chases aren't just thrilling. They're incredibly dangerous and tough to execute. It's a reminder of the intense work law enforcement puts in to keep our roads safe. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Stay safe, respect the law, and always drive responsibly.